This spicy buffalo wing sauce and cheese and bacon pasta bake sauce. Frazzles, can't go wrong with them. More Frazzles. Some labels. Frazzles. Pasta. Some more pasta.
Good morning. It is 8 AM. I wake up at 7:01. That's why I'd get into sleep really late. And I don't feel awful, I feel awake. Oh, it's nice sitting by the window with a cool breeze. Freshening. I did my inhaler, did my peak flow, take my meds, made breakfast, dressed, brushed my teeth, hair up, bag packed. So today, Steve the Invate technician is bringing and setting up my equipment on my disabled student allowance because of my bipolar. It makes it really hard for me to concentrate, to pick up certain amounts of information, to stay focused, study, etc. And so in order to sort of mitigate the impact of my bipolar on my learning, I've got a few tools to help me, which I will show you at a later point. But basically I've got a like a dictaphone app on which I can record lectures and things that tutors are saying. I've got software called Claro Read, which is text-to-speech software for when I'm struggling to concentrate, I can't read something, and also for proofreading, and a scanner, printer and a laptop in order to run all of the other things I've got. So I'm looking forward to getting that set up, because then I can, I know that I'm going to be able to get the most out of my education, which I'm paying plenty enough for. But yeah, and it seems a good day already. It's not hot, which is great for people like move parks and other people who have heat intolerance. It's not raining currently. I left all of my umbrellas, I've got 7 umbrellas, and I left them all in Nottingham. So I'm going back in a couple of weeks' time, because I've got, is it next week? Yeah, next week actually. Thursday and Friday I've got a physio and consultant post-op appointment for my ankle. So I will be picking my favourite umbrella up then, which I actually bought in Birmingham, funnily enough. Yeah, excited to be able to make the most of my studies. I'm also, when I get my new laptop, I'm going to get some proper editing software that one pays for. So hopefully my video quality will increase, and it will be a lot quicker for me to process it from project format, where you edit it, into video format to upload it. Hopefully the software takes significantly less time than Windows Movie Maker. But yeah, I am just gonna get a book out, a book that my friend lent me. She lent me several books because she did the course, the Applied Performance, and she's actually the reason that I decided to do the Applied Performance. Well, she's not like the singular reason, but she was one of my greatest encouragers. And yeah, she lent me a lot of books that were useful to her, and she's doing the course, so I'm just going to sit down and read one now whilst waiting for Bobby, and then we're going to go to BSA. And I would just like to give you a little bit of perspective. This is where we live. That building with the red panels on, that's Curzon Library, which is like 30 metres away from Parkside, which is attached to Millennium Point. And Millennium Point is where BSA is. I was just speaking to Bobby, who has arrived. Hey! And I said that I'm proud of her, and she said she's proud of me, and then I was like, hey, this time last year I was on my first overnight leave from hospital. How crazy is that? So look at me go. So, you know, this time last year I was finally home, and now I'm finally here. So fun, amazing. Hashtag overcomer. Okay, so I am home. I just had my disabled students allowance order arrive, so I now have a laptop, yes, and a printer scanner, and I've got the software and devices that I need to make the most out of my 3 years at uni, because basically the problems that I have, particularly associated with bipolar, really do make it hard for me to concentrate. Basically, I'm a big believer in sort of equipping yourself as much as you can to cope with whatever life throws at you, whether that be like a disability or, you know, loss of a loved one. I think you should just sort of try and grab onto every bit of help that you can, and I really, really don't think that accepting help is losing pride. I think it's actually taking pride in keeping up your standards of work-life commitment. Like Josh never let his muscular dystrophy stop him from doing what he wanted to do. I mean, he found other things that he could do, like he would write online for 2 online magazines, one which was MMA, which is mixed martial arts fighting, and another one which was about baseball. He also sometimes did match reviews for NFL. Like, he was still getting into the sports world, he was still being involved, he was still doing what he wanted to do, but instead of trying to use legs that didn't work and lungs that wouldn't breathe for him, he would utilise his laptop and various different features that he had downloaded on his laptop in order to enable him to type and him to do what he wanted to do. And it was never a loss of pride in asking for help or finding a new tool to help him in what he wanted to do in life. And when he couldn't do something anymore, he wouldn't complain about it, he just stopped doing it. But he is incredibly inspirational for a lot of people, and I'm incredibly proud to call him my brother. But his attitude on disability and outlook on life has sort of very heavily influenced my attitudes towards disability and outlook on life. And I'm looking forward to these tools being able to propel me forward into what I want to do in spite of my bipolar. So yeah, that was nice that Steve arrived with my equipment, and I'll show you in a bit, but for now, yeah, I'm going to go out for Nando's. Oh, here, let me show you what I did in my lesson just now. Basically, my problem solving ability is, so you need 3 hands or 2 hands and a chin. This is precarious!
I love you, baby.
I didn't do it.
Health and safety, folks, don't try this at home.
Yes!
Got me some kitchen roll there, some poppadoms, got some Marmite. Jack's got me peanut butter and me squirty mango chutney. English mustard. What's this? Classic carbonara pasta sauce. We've got some sort of tomato and mascarpone pasta sauce there.
Perfect.
Some spicy buffalo wing sauce, some cheese and bacon pasta bake sauce. Frazzles, can't go wrong with them. More Frazzles, a pan of chocolate, some spicy couscous, some pilau rice, some plain couscous, noodles, loads of them. Some more pilau rice, noodles, another pan of chocolate. We've got here an oxo cube of some sort.
It's making me spike. It's making me spike.
2 rice puddings. Some biscuits.
Take over filming.
Tikka, korma, some labels, frazzles, pasta, some more pasta, some rolls, clubs, oh, another bag of frazzles. I'm having a Capri Sun nest, some olive oil, some popcorn sauce, and a bag of frazzles.
Tune in next time to Frankie's blog and forget to subscribe so that you can hear Jack's mango chutney and peanut stir-fry recipe.
But Jack is in the
Oh,
way.
can you show us the pretzels?
I can show you the pretzels.
Let's go round and find the pretzels. The pretzels are delicious. Like,
You do
great for
realise,
potsies, like
you do realise
two.
under my bed there is a stockpile of food. I've got about 50 cans of
Bloody hell, this squirrel's ready for winter.
We've already eaten half of them.
Yo!
More than half. You guys got through
What is
these.
what's the weight measurement on this?
Well, they're pretty light.
1.47 kilos
Yeah.
of sourdough salt-covered pretzels, and they are delicious. And
They are
occasionally you
nice.
find a heart-shaped one. That's what we're doing at midnight when our phones are out of battery and all the deep conversations gone to shit. Let's have a look at the stir fry. Oh, that actually looks really nice. Has that got peanut butter in?
It's got peanut butter on it.
Yeah, so yeah, like you said, come back tomorrow to find out Jack's secret sauce recipe. I am thankful for these people.
You'll
They-
never starve.
They
That's the
improved my
downside.
life. We're ready for
Frazzles.
the apocalypse. Frazzles are vegan.
I stopped.
But yeah, I'm thankful for these guys. I'm thankful for good food. I'm thankful for good human friends. And I'm thankful that we can actually have like meaningful conversations as well as just endless Alan Bennett impressions and
Mango chutney and peanut butter and
I feel like I know exactly what's coming here.
I'm a gay man.
He sure
I am.
is, and we love him for it. Anyway, we'll see you tomorrow for more Thankful Thoughts. Good night!
Yeah.